SP Convo. SP Convo. Let's do it. I'm back, people. Summertime is here. Trouble in the air. Plane crash, man. Plane crash into a building in China. Just recently, a plane crash in France, killing 11 people. What does this mean? Engine failure? Mechanical issues? Are we supposed to be in transit in the air? Maybe it's a sign? I don't know. I know this. Man, I'm getting afraid, man. I'm getting very afraid. I like planes. I like to travel. I like to explore the world. Live. There's too many planes crashing. You know, for me, when I see things like this, it makes me apprehensive. Make me say, whoa, I don't want to travel nowhere no more, man. That's it. I'd rather just walk around and just keep my feet planted to the ground and be okay. But that don't necessarily mean you're going to be okay, because accidents happen and incidents occur. Accidents happen and incidents occur. It's part of life. Let's get into the plane crash in France. Fair use, fair use. All videos being played is fair use. Hey, run it back, run it back. Sorry. Take it back. A skydiving plane crashed shortly after takeoff in northeastern France on June 28th, killing all 11 people on board, authorities said. Look at the country, man. Very beautiful. Farm-like. You know, a lot of vegetation, grass, you know, tractor trailers. Yeah, man. Look nice. Look quiet. The aircraft operated by a local skydiving club and departing from the Nancy Esse airfield near Nancy suffered a malfunction and reported fell almost vertically before crashing near a built-up residential area. Mechanical issues. You see? The wear and tear of these machines, airplanes, helicopters, cars, boats, ships, trains. Wear and tear, man. That's one thing you can't prepare for is wear and tear. You know, there's a lot of stress fractures that happen in metal. Metal over time gets worn down. You know, the elements, hot and cold. You know, rain, sleet, snow, wind. You know, debris. R.I.P. to the people on the plane, man. Oh, man. Everybody on the plane passed away. Police Nationale. Wow. That's a tough one. See? So for that, it's just mechanical failure. It happens in life. It happens with machinery. You know? Everything has its time. Those machines have to be properly inspected and worked on, and people have to take their job seriously, and we're all here to take care of one another. If I'm a worker that's lazy, somebody depend on me for being on point and punctual and attentive and crafty. A good worker saves lives. Now let's get into this plane crash that smashed into a building in China. And it was a 4-passenger plane. Smashed right into the building. And the building still stood. The building's still standing. Fair use for educational purposes. And then we're going to get into the details and let's see, how we can get the brain thinking.
A small plane crashing into the tallest building in Beijing, one of the tallest buildings in the world, in fact, and authorities tonight have not said whether it was deliberate or accidental. Here's Britt Clennett with the pictures.
Tonight, a small aircraft crashing into one of the world's tallest skyscrapers in Beijing. Shocking video circulating online showing chunks of debris falling to the ground below. The tail section of the two-seater Sunward Aurora dropping hundreds of feet. Flight Radar 24 sharing a partial flight path showing the plane had taken off from an airport 30 miles east of Beijing around 6 p.m. local time. Images showing what appears to be a large hole and broken glass of the iconic 108-story CITIC Tower. Roads closed, fire engines and police vehicles seen outside. Video circulating online showing flames at the base of the building, firefighters working to put it out. Beijing airspace is closed to drones and civilian planes, leading to questions about the cause of the incident.
You heard that? That airspace is closed. No plane's supposed to be flying over there. Uh-oh. Let's talk about that. That happened sometime in another country called the US of A. And you see for this plane, yes, indeed smaller, but you see the debris fell down to the floor, and then the little fire was at the bottom of the building, not at the top. And it went through the windshield, but it didn't do no real damage. Chinese, man, they know how to build them buildings. Them buildings are strong. Because the ones that happened in the States, the buildings just came down after 2 hours of the plane hitting it. Wow. But there's a similarity there. To my understanding, there was no planes allowed to be flown in the area of the World Trade Center too. I believe that's restricted airspace. Just like right now you heard in China, that's a restricted airspace. So how the plane was allowed to fly in that area? Who was on board? How many years that pilot flew the plane? Interesting. Very interesting. But let's get back, because it's something that I think the news reporter is going to share. I think she's going to share it. Let's see.
And David, Chinese authorities, they have yet to say anything about this crash, and all videos, images and posts related to the incident have been removed from the internet in China. David?
Scrubbed from the internet. That's incredible too, Britt.
Wait. Look what she says. Look what she says. Oh, listen to what she says. Sorry.
Have been removed from the internet in China. David, have been removed about this crash, and all videos, images and posts related to the incident have been removed from the internet in China. David?
Scrubbed from the internet. That's incredible too, Britt. Thank you.
Now you see, scrub from the internet. Scrub from the internet. You see, in America, it's censorship in America. It's censorship in China. But at least in the States, you're not going to get an opportunity to, at least in the States, you'll get an opportunity to load up the video, put it on the internet, and let millions of people watch it. Now, there's billions of people in China. And that government was able to scrub the data quick. So was that a incident? Accident? Scripted? I don't know. I know one thing. These planes keep falling out the sky. These planes keep crashing in the most weirdest of areas. It's like, what? The pilots don't know how to fly? What, they get fright? I was watching this movie with Snoop Dogg, Soul Plane, and it was funny that he said, not funny relating to these situations, no, that he was a pilot, and once he flew in the air, he got frightened. He was afraid. So you never know. Maybe these pilots are afraid once they get in the air. Maybe they're afraid. We live in some times where, you know, man, you're just unsure. We're just unsure. So I know the planes that crashed into the World Trade Center in America, for those two buildings to get hit by two different planes. And then there was another building, I think 2 blocks down or a block down, that the plane had no contact with that building, that ended up going down too. So 2 planes hit 2 buildings, but 3 buildings end up falling. Wow. These things in life just make you wonder. It makes me wonder. We have to be safe out there, people. We have to be safe. Hug your family. Call your friends. Treat people well. You never know when it's your last day. You never know. Life is short. Let's live it to the fullest. Let's live it to the fullest. That's my take for today. I'm out.